Hello ladies and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm coming to you with a tutorial on how to make my paper roses. And what I have is I have this flower die set off of eBay, and I think most of you own this. And yeah, I will show you how I make my roses. I know there are tons of tutorials out there, but I thought I would go ahead and share. So I have this tool. You can use a dotting tool or whatever you know. You can even use, I could even use my ball pen because it has this round thing to push. But yeah, I will use this one, and or you could use the back of a crochet needle or whatever. You just need something to push the petals down. I use my embossing mat, and what I do, I will take my tool. I'll just shape the petals a little bit so they are a little bit more rounded, and you can tell how they stand up when you roll it. That's how they look when you have worked them with the tool. I hope I'm staying in frame so you all can see. I'm just doing this with all the petals, and for now I'm using the four cutouts which you get with the 4 dies, but for this one I used 5. I used 2 of those of this size. It's the second largest one, and yeah, like I said, you just roll it up a little bit, and you could use it as is and just put it like so, and then you have a different kind of flower. But I like to make roses out of these, so that's what I'm going to show you, how I make my roses. And I don't some of you, they wetten the paper so that you could work it better, but for me it's just fine using it as is. So then you will need your hot glue gun, and what I do is, for the rosebud, I push the petals a little bit so that it's easier for me to glue them. I need to be careful because of and I put a little glue dot on the side of the petal, and then bring the 2 of the petals together and hold it till it's dry. I don't know if you can see that, but you will see in just a minute. Then I put a little bit of glue on the other side and bring them together again. It's a little bit tricky, but once you have done it a couple of times, it gets easier. So you can already see that I'm building the rosebud. I put glue on both sides of the petal, and then bring it together like so. And don't worry if there is any glue seeping up, because you won't see it in the end. Yeah, it's like I said, it's a little bit tricky, but you will get the hang of it once you have made one. You know how to do it. I'm so sorry for I'm not, used to do tutorials, so I'll try to stay in frame. My son is interrupted. I'm so sorry. Now, usually it's my youngest, like my little child who interrupt, but now it was my eldest son. See, this is the rosebud. And then you take the next petal and you will just put some glue on the bottom and glue the rosebud on the next petal, and then you will have to put some glue like down there and just try to get it in shape. Look at all those glue strings. I hate glue strings. I really do. I wish there would be a glue gun that, doesn't produce so many glue strings. So you can see I'm just putting bits of glue on the petals and then just bring them together like so. And keep it till the glue is dry. Hold it till the glue is dry, I'm sorry. So this is a rosebud. You could even use it like so and just, cut out a leaf out of a petal out of green cardstock and then glue it on, and then you would have a rosebud. So now I'm putting this one on this petal, and now what I do is I just put some glue on the bottom, and sorry for my shaky camera, but as I'm moving my hands here, my desk is shaking, so I'm sorry. And then I take the next petal and then glue like so. And because I only put the glue on the bottom, you can work the petals down. You can already see how the rose comes together. I need to hold it, like I said, till the glue dries. And I used the Prima journaling cards from Steph because I didn't want it to use the 12 by 12 paper pads, so I figured I would go ahead and take some of the journaling cards to cut some die cuts out. And that's what I did. Look at all these glue strings. I mean, I hate glue strings. So this is the biggest petal now. And like I said, with the other one, which I showed you, I took 5 petals, so it got a little bit bigger, but you can use only the 4 that comes in the set, and that's just fine, as you can see how it's coming together right now. best thing about it is that you can, you know, if you're making a mini album or a card or something, you can just use the paper that you're using for the card and make your flowers out of the paper so that they match. It's a little bit time consuming, but I think it's worth the time. And once you have it all glued together, I'm so sorry for my camera shaking, but my big glue gun with the glue stick is always, you know, hitting the charger cable of my phone. So what you can do now is just shape the petals a little bit and get them into the shape that you want it. Maybe you can also use your little tool or a pencil or a paintbrush or so to work the petals. And yeah, that's how my flower looks. So this is the bigger one, you can tell it's bigger, and this is the one with the 4 petals. So yeah, this is my tutorial, and I really hope you like it and you could see everything. And yeah, grab your dies and or flower punches or whatever and make your own, because it's fun and it's so easy and quick to do. I mean, yeah, like I said, it's a little bit time consuming, but it's worth in the end. So thank you all for watching, and see you in my next one. Bye.